And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas from Mars, again with another episode of this MLB Show 23 customer MLB 22 Custom League. And in this episode here, we're in AAA, and here is the AAA playoff game, the finale, the AAA championship game, and a fantastic pitchers matchup here with two top prospects in baseball, in Gavin Williams and Mackenzie Gore. Two of the top pitching prospects in the league here are facing each other in the biggest game of the AAA season. So this is only a one-game championship here, no series happening between these two teams. It's this one game here to decide the winner of the AAA minor league playoffs. And there is a lot of guys that, we can really focus on here with the Jumbo Shrimp. And of course, the big guy, the pitcher here to focus on is Mackenzie Gore. Comes into this start, 6.1 innings he pitched, in his last postseason start in this league. I think he gave up like 3 or 4 runs, it looks like there. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, gave up 8 hits. So kind of struggled a little bit in his first start as Max Schumann is starting the lineup off for Las Vegas here. And Las Vegas, they don't have a lot of offensive prospects in this game, as that 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. And I know Jacksonville is the AAA affiliate for the Nashville Stars. And I'm not 100% sure who Las Vegas is. I think they're a National League West team that they're a AAA affiliate of. I probably should have looked at that before going into this game. But I believe that they're a affiliate of a National League West team. But either way, fascinating matchup here. This Gerardo Parra, who I think actually played a little bit in the majors towards the end of this regular season for, the team that he was playing for, as he swings it through that pitch. Parra was 1 for 4 in the last game that he played. Both of these first 2 hitters here are not great averages for either one of them. Mackenzie Gore is already 0-2 on Parra. Here it comes. And it's a curveball, and it's right at the same spot, basically. Almost the same pitch, but it works because it's such a hard location. I mean, the first pitch, yeah, high changeup, not necessarily a great pitch, but the same location, just a different pitch there. It went with the curveball instead of the fastball or the changeup there. So beautiful 2-strike pitch, though. Now Steven Souza Jr., 471 average in the playoffs. That's really good. That's a fly ball, though. Right to Michael Harris, who is out there in center field for the Jumbo Shrimp. So yeah, this team has, Brady House, of course. We saw him in the majors a little bit this season. But pitching in this game for the Aviators is Gavin Williams. 1-0 record for him. He pitched really, really well. Apparently in his first postseason start, he only gave up like 1 or 2 runs in 6 innings. Had a great first game that he pitched in, and he's definitely a top pitching prospect, a guy that will probably see Major League action next season for, whoever the Major League affiliate is for Las Vegas, as that's a beautiful pitch there to get a strikeout for Gavin Williams to start the game. And, we have some prospects here for Jacksonville. You got Brady House, you got Michael Harris, and then there's one other prospect, Royce Lewis, that this team also has, he's also a top guy to look at as well. That's a ground ball to first base. And let's look at this lineup here for Jacksonville. We didn't really look at the Las Vegas one, but Christopher Morel leading that off. Akemi there. Brady House batting .500 right now in the postseason. That's pretty incredible. Michael Harris, Jermaine Jones, Kian Wong. Yeah, Royce Lewis there, and at batting number 7 or number 6 in this batting order. And then the last couple of guys here as well. But here is Brady House. Not sure how many at-bats he actually has in this postseason, but suffice it to say, he's been hitting the ball really well here in these playoffs. .500 average for him going into this game, and over 1 OPS, 4 RBIs. There's a ground ball to third. That's a nice stop there, and to throw across the diamond gets him in plenty of time. So 1 hit there for Las Vegas in that first inning. Not really anything of note to happen in that inning as we go to the top of the second. Nick Gonzalez leading things off for Las Vegas. 143 average for him going into this at-bat, as he's going to swing and miss at that slider there. And not an amazing location by Mackenzie Gore, but it gets the job done. It gets the strikeout Franklin the boy. He's going to shoot this one into the gap and down to the outfield. It's going to go over to the wall, and that's the first. Actually, it might be the first hit of the game. I don't know if they got a hit off Gore in the first inning, but a extra base knock there, a double to put a man in scoring position. Connor Wong at the plate, and Connor Wong's going to swing and miss at a slider. Wow, way inside and low. That was a, I mean, just, you're not going to hit this ball. Look at where this one ends up. Starts kind of, middle of the zone, inside part of the plate. And a 22,125 RPM on that pitch. Fantastic pitch right there by Gore as that fastball misses inside. Count is going to run full here on this batter, Luis Gonzalez, only batting 133 in the playoffs. 3-2 pitch. It's a fastball there at the top of the zone for strike 3. And man, he's kicking himself. That was a good pitch to swing at. That was the first hit of the game. And that inning, but Gore works around it, and he's got 5 strikeouts here in 2 innings. So here's Michael Harris, 273 average, 970 OPS, a homer, 2 ribbies for him. Pretty good numbers there for Harris in this postseason, as that slider misses. I actually wanted Michael Harris to be on the Major League team for the Stars in their postseason run, but I did not call him up to the Major League roster in time for that to actually happen. And that was definitely my bad, because I actually kind of wanted him to be there and playing in the playoffs for Las Vegas, but they're moved on. They're in the championship series, so they've been hitting the ball pretty well without him, as that is not going to be a double play. The guy alone there to first base does beat that out, and now it's Kian Wong batting .320. I noticed a lot of high averages on this lineup here. The offense for Jacksonville has apparently been very good overall in the postseason here, as Gavin Williams wanting to get a new baseball. After that pitch there, count is still 2-2, and that's a swing and a miss. To Seamer, 95. Williams gets his second of the game, and way late on that pitch was Kian Wong. So a big second out as Gavin Williams here will look to get out of this inning. And here's Royce Lewis, who has also been hitting the ball well in this postseason run for Jacksonville. 308 average, 949 OPS, 2 homers, and 7 RBIs. I'm not sure how many. 7 RBIs is quite a lot. Maybe it leads one of the top 3 guys leading the team, as that's a ground ball that is back up the middle, but it wasn't hit fast enough to get on into the outfield. So that's a ground out to end the second inning. And, when you get into these minor league games, it's most of the time low scoring in these type of games. We saw a pretty high scoring game in AA, though, in the last episode, so not always the case. But a 3-2, that curveball misses, especially with this kind of a pitching matchup. You got 2 guys that are over 70 overall, usually do pretty well simulating, and when we get into the games here, pretty low scoring affairs for the most part. As Max Schumann comes to the dish again, he's 0 for 1. Schumann's going to try and lay down a bunt here to first base. And they try to get it to Gore, but it's not going to work. Wow, what a bunt laid down by Max Schumann. That was, perfect. And it ends up being a base hit instead of just a sacrifice. So now there's 2 men on for Gerardo Parra. And Parra is going to swing. That's a slider that misses location. And it is caught, though, by Harrison center on the run. As Gore kind of got away with that pitch there. Definitely missed his location and threw it a little bit right down the middle. But now there's 2 outs for Steven Souza Jr. And, man, Las Vegas must have been leaning on their pitching very hard in these playoffs, because as that's a ground ball to second. That's a stop there, and throw to first. That'll end the inning as Gore works out of a couple of base runners in that frame. Doesn't give up a run. But leaning on their pitching heavy is Las Vegas, I would assume, because of just the averages that I'm seeing for their lineup here. As that is a swing and miss by, a beautiful pitch by Gavin Williams, man. That is a textbook off-speed pitch right there. Starts in the middle of the zone and goes down into the corner. That was beautiful. 3 strikeouts now for him on the night. And here's Christopher Morel back up for his second trip to the plate here, as he takes a strike there on that fastball. Count is 3-1 to him here. Williams, he gets Morel to foul that one back. So moves it back up to 3-2. Williams trying to work back from behind in this count. Here's the 3-2 pitch. It's in the dirt, and oh my, Morel swings at that pitch way down in the dirt. And Gavin Williams gets another strikeout. That's number 4. And so far, he hasn't gone 9 up, 9 down technically yet, but has not given up a hit here through the first 3 innings and has been extremely effective. Really, both of these pitchers in the beginning stages here pretty good, and as Mackenzie Gore goes through the top of the 4th inning without any issue. Bottom half now, that's a walk to the number 2 hitter, so now here comes Brady House up again. Grounded out that first time up, and so he's got a good opportunity here with a man on base to do something. 2-2 pitch here to him. That's a fly ball, a slider there, hit to deep right field, and it is caught on the run there. That ball was hit pretty hard and pretty well by House, but just did not have enough to, bounce off the wall and land to make any damage happen with it. Now Michael Harris comes to the dish again. Walked his last time up. And he's going to swing at it 2-0. That's a 2-seamer high. Another drive to right field. And another play made on the run by the right fielder. So, House hit his ball. The fielder was forced to go to his right, and in that one he was forced to go to his left. He made both of those plays. Now Jahmai Jones is going to line it into the outfield again, and that ball does just fall in front of the right fielder. A lot of action for him in this inning, as that is the first hit of the game for the Jumbo Shrimp against Gavin Williams so far. Good swing there by Jones, and best RBI opportunity for Kean Wong in this game so far. 3-2 is a line drive on the bounce, and the play is made to end the 4th inning. So, that was a big spot there, and a big 0 put up by Gavin Williams. So we're going into the 5th inning here, still without a score. As here is Luis Gonzalez up again. 0 for 1, as he's going to foul that one down the line and foul. And now the count moves to 2-2. As Gore hasn't had a strikeout in the last couple of innings. Looking for a good pitch here on this 2-2. And it's a slider that swung on and missed. Gore with 6 strikeouts now for him. And, maybe not the best of locations, but it works out a treat there, and he gets the job done. And looking at this pitch sequence, a lot of sliders in that at-bat. Only went to another pitch once out of those 5 pitch sequences there. Kyle Dortes is at the dish, and he's going to take that fastball outside for ball 3. That is at least Gore's 2nd or 3rd walk. I think it's his 3rd walk so far in the game. As Max Schumann comes to the dish, he bunted for a base hit last time up. Trying to steal. Oh, their pickoff move, and it hits off of the... Oh, man, it hits off the first base coach, and they're going to get the guy out going to second base. That was a very interesting play right there. I've never seen anything like that before. As, Gore is picking him off. Watch what happens to this ball. It's a bad throw. Gets away from the first baseman, and then it hits the thigh of the first base coach there. And Akemi is able to throw him out at second. Interesting play. Now Max Schumann, with nobody on, takes ball 4 again. So Gore, another walk. He's definitely having some trouble with that. This is like his 4th walk, I think, now in this game. And now Galski got walked his first time up. He comes up again. So 3-1 count to him. Gore falling behind again, as that's a swing on a fastball there and into the gap in right field. That one's down. Right fielder's going to have to chase it. And not stopping at third. He's going to try and go home. The throw to the plate is in time. Good relay by the right fielder there. And a runner gun down at home by the Jumbo Shrimp. Man, that was a close play there at the plate. But halfway home, and no score yet in this game. 2 down in the 5th for Christopher Morel with a man on base. And Morel's going to fly that fastball into left, and the left fielder's got that one easy. So, man, what a job right now by Gavin Williams, who has pitched 5 scoreless 1-hit innings to this point. And, man, he's out pitching. Gore's pitching really well, but being out-pitched at the moment. So we're in the 6th inning now, and here's Gore up again. 0-for-2 on the night. He struck out once, and he's going to line this one into right field. That one is going to fall in and bounce off the wall. Gore going to second. He's going to get there safely with a double. 4th hit of the game for Las Vegas. Their 2nd extra base hit of the night. And that's a leadoff extra base knock. So another good RBI chance. Here's Steven Souza Jr. at the plate now. 2-1 to him. Line drive past the first baseman and into right. Prora will stop at third base. He probably would have scored as that throw goes way offline. But man, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. I don't know how Kenzie Gore is going to get out of this one without giving the lead up here. But he's got to try and do it against Nick Gonzalez, who is 0-for-2. Only batting 125 in this postseason for Las Vegas here. So just get the ball in play, as that's what he does. Is a changeup that's going to be a double play. Yes, it will be, but a run is going to score. So maybe not the most ideal way to score a run in that situation, but that is an RBI for Nick Gonzalez, I guess. So not all bad for him there, and the scoreless tie here broken up in the 6th inning. And I mean, the way Gavin Williams is pitching right now, you might not really need much more than, just that simple run. Now 63% chance for Las Vegas to win this bowl game. Franklin Labor is going to try this changeup into left, but it's going to be caught out there in the outfield to end the top of the 6th inning. So, alright, now on the board are the Aviators here. The Jumbo Shrimp have got to get something going. The offense has been deadly silent in this one for them. Deadly for Jacksonville at the very least right now. Josh Ockney comes up 0-for-1, walked in the 4th inning. Williams with 82 pitches to begin the 6th, and that one runs in and hits him. Ockney gets plunked right there, and they haven't had a lot of hits, of course, in this game, only like 1 or 2, but they have had a couple of walks, and now that hit batter. They've had base runners. Brady House now at the plate, and he is going to swing through a fastball. Big strikeout on a huge hitter here for the Jumbo Shrimp. And it looked like he was out in front of that pitch just a little bit, Brady House was. But, I mean, that's a huge strikeout. A big part of this batting order here for Jacksonville to try and do something. As Michael Harris is going to take a curveball on the corner. Williams 6 strikeouts now. Michael Harris is like, oh man, that was a really close pitch, but right on the corner. Cannot locate any better than that. Fantastic curve. Now there's 2 down. Jermaine Jones is up, and he's going to ground it over to third base. So they're going to go the short way, and they're going to get the outs. And man, end of the 6th, Gavin Williams. What a day. Only 1 hit allowed still in this game. 1-0 as we go into the 7th already. This game's going by quickly. And Juan Minaya, I think is how you pronounce that name, will come out of the bullpen for Jacksonville here. 2.1 innings for him so far in the playoffs. 6 strikeouts already for him. As there's Luis Gonzalez driving one into the gap here in center field. That one's down. Going to split the outfielders and bounce off the wall for extra bases. That's the 3rd or 4th extra base hit that we've seen from Jacksonville in this game. In the ball fairly well without, not getting a lot of runs. That's a 4-seam fastball swung at and missed. I mean, way up there near the eyes to that batter. Not going to hit that ball at all. And here's Max Schumann up again. 1-for-2 on the day as that fastball misses and the count is run to 3-0. John Nagowski there on deck for the Aviators. And what does Minaya come with here to try and get back in the at-bat right now? Is a... Wow, okay, I don't even know what pitch that was, but it was not a good one. And not only is it a walk, but it also moves the runner from second to third base now, so he's now 90 feet away. And that actually is going to be the end of the line. They're going to bring him out of the game and now put in Fernando Carmona. So, okay, an interesting decision. Only allowed him 3 base runners or 3 batters to face in that appearance there. Nagowski. First pitch to him is a sinker that's driven into the gap. That's going to score 1 run, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. This is probably going to score another around third, and there's not going to be a throw. John Nagowski with a huge double into the gap, and Las Vegas extends the lead. It's 3-0 in the 7th. Man, I mean, just the perfect location. A ball on the ground that it takes a while for these outfielders to get to. The speed of the guy there scoring all the way from first. And now a 90% chance to win for Las Vegas after that swing. Biggest swing of the night as that's a grounder to first. Ends the inning. And now the lead is even more insurmountable. I mean, it's not really only 3 runs. It's not a ton, but the way that the offense for Jacksonville has been tonight, it really seems like a lot more runs that they're going to have to try and overcome in this one. They have just not shown up yet. So, okay, they're trying out Gavin Williams for another inning, and so far he's gotten the first 2 outs here in the 7th. Over 100 pitches on the night. John Rave is going to swing and miss. Curveball, strike 3, 7 Ks of 1 hit ball for Gavin Williams in the championship game. Wow. I mean, a MLB-defining kind of performance for him. He wants to be on that Major League roster going into next season, and he just proved that he is able to pitch in these big games with that performance. That was unbelievable. 7 one-hit, no-run innings. As man on first, that's a ball that was basically a line drive, and it's going to end up being a double play. Kind of an interesting one. The runner got at first tried to go back because he thought the ball was in the air, but it did end up actually falling in front of the second baseman. Double play here in the 8th inning with Aaron Fletcher now pitching. And that is going to be the end of the line for Gavin Williams. Not sure why I showed you the guy coming up to the plate because I didn't even show you what happened in that at bat. But he got out. Gavin Williams is being taken out of the game. Fantastic performance. I mean, AAA championship. You come out there and you just shut the door. That was impressive. Here's Jace Fry. And yeah, a little bit of a walk issue for him. He hasn't given up a lot of runs. Only like 1 or 2 in the postseason. But he's walked 8 guys. He does induce a ground ball. There's shortstop there, and that's out number 2. Man. Yeah, Jacksonville's offense here, they're running out of outs here. Only got 4 of them left. And just no amount of momentum for them at all tonight. And here's Josh Ockamy up again. He's only 0 for 1. He's walked and been hit by a pitch in this one. And he's going to pop it up. Man, a sinker over to third base. That's not going to do anything for you, as that's out number 3. And, man, okay, Jacksonville down their final 3 outs of the night. Let's see if Las Vegas can add on any more runs. They got 7, 8, 9 coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, well, here is Albert Baldonado there, coming out of the bullpen there. Baldonado there. 1.1 innings, done a lot of action for him, but, you know, strikeout, no walks. He hasn't given up a hit or anything. Luis Gonzalez at the plate. He's going to swing and miss at that slider there at the knees. Pretty nice pitch, I'd say, by Valentino at the knees. Yeah, as we look at it one more time. Yeah, out in front of it a little bit was the hitter. So now Kyle Dortez is going to hit that change up there into right field, and that's the end of the top of the night. So no more runs for Las Vegas. Big part of the order. It's a good part of the batting order for the Jumbo Shrimp here. 3, 4, and 5. House, Harris, and Jones. They're going to be facing a really top guy for this Aviators bullpen, though. Charlie Graves, a top bullpen and closing pitcher prospect in baseball here. 2.2 innings for him. 3 out of 3 in save opportunities. He's been perfect, basically, in the playoffs. And he's got a 3-1 cushion to protect with Brady House starting things off in the ninth. Fantastic matchup here, as that one is missing for ball 3. Charlie Graves is probably about a year away from being on the Major League squad, as that's a ground ball. A nice stop by Dortez, but there's not really a chance to get Brady House. He's going to beat it out. That's only the 2nd hit of the whole night for the Jumbo Shrimp. So now here's Michael Harris. at the plate. And he's going to ground it over. Georges again making a stop, but again, not really a chance to get Michael Harris. So, 2 infield singles here have put a couple of men on, and now the tying run will indeed step up to the plate in the form of Jahmai Jones, who is, you know, one of the other 2 guys, or 3 guys, to get a hit now in this bowl game. And he's going to fly this one pretty shallow outfield here. Souza makes that catch in left, and that's a big out number 1 for Charlie Graves. Huge play there, and I mean, nobody even advancing on that out. So now it's Kean Long, 0 for 3 in this bowl game. 286 average in this postseason for him. As here's an 0-1 to him. It's a fly ball pretty deep to right field, but Gore is there as that ball is just stayed in the air just a little too long. Tagging from second is Brady House, and he's now 90 feet away, but that run, I mean, Brady House doesn't really matter if it scores for Las Vegas. Now they're focused in on Royce Lewis, who is 0 for 3 in this game tonight. So it's going to come down to him, the top prospect here. What can he do? Can he extend the season here for Jacksonville? Graves is going to come at him here. First pitch, four-seamer that is fouled away, and it's going to go way back into the stands. Strike 1. Graves is going to come at him here with this very next pitch. Got the pitch signal. It's a ground ball. Duarte's playing the line, and he played it perfectly. The throw to first is in time. The Las Vegas Aviators take the AAA championship. A 3-0 shutout victory on the back of Gavin Williams, who just had an incredible pitching performance. Charlie Graves shuts it down for his 4th save of this postseason run, and the Aviators win year 1 here of the AAA season. So AAA champs there, and an impressive win. I mean, they didn't need a lot of offense there. They got a couple of big runs in the 7th inning, but definitely leaned on their pitching in this bowl game. Fantastic outing again from Gavin Williams in this one. 7 hits for Las Vegas in total with 3 runs, but only 3 hits all night for Jacksonville. And yeah, player of the game goes to Gavin Williams. Makes sense as you look at this lineup here. And, you know, not a lot of great averages here for Las Vegas. I mean, you got Souza, who batted .450. Gowski had a massive double in this game and batted .278 overall. And Labor batted over 300 in the postseason. But really everybody else, their averages were below 200. So, you know, maybe not the best offensive production that they were getting in the playoffs for them. But leaned on the pitching, and tonight they didn't need a lot of offense to make it work. Gavin Williams, one more look at his start, and his line was incredible. 7 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Fry gave up nothing in his inning of relief, and then Charlie Graves, a couple of hits, but didn't allow a run. 4th save of the playoffs for him. So that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. And we spent enough time in the minors. We're going to go back to the major leagues. Next episode, we got the championship series beginning for both the American and National League. Super pumped about covering those games for you. So don't worry, we are going to be back in the Major League team. With the Major League playoffs here coming up, just wanted to kind of showcase some of these minor league guys that I really didn't showcase a lot in the regular season. I'll do more prospect kind of showcase episodes next year for sure in this franchise. As we got Mackenzie Gore, 6 innings for him tonight, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So not a bad game by any means by Mackenzie Gore. A lot of walks though. That kind of hurt him for sure. Minaya gave up 2 runs and a hit and a walk. Camara got an out, but did give up a big hit to Nowgalski. Fletcher and Baldonado there didn't give up any runs or any hits. As that's the end of this episode. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching this one. And thank you for kind of sticking with the minor league stuff. Wanted to showcase some of these prospects that we got for you. And we got some exciting games, definitely, down here in the minors. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep updating with, you know, what I'm coming out with here in the videos and everything. And I just hope you guys have a blessed weekend. here coming up. And thank you guys again for watching. God bless.